South Korean lawmakers addressed important national security-related matters in their audit of the government today. The Joint Chiefs of Staff announced an upcoming meeting with the U.S. and potential measures involving China and Russia. Ji-yeon with the details.
The South Korean and U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff will be holding their annual security talks in Seoul on November 14th. In his report to the Parliamentary audit held Tuesday, South Korea's Joint Chiefs said that in the Military Committee meeting, Chairman General Park Han-gi and his U.S. counterpart General Mark Milley will jointly assess the security situation on the Korean Peninsula and in Northeast Asia. Also, the two sides will discuss the status of the conditions-based transfer of wartime operational control from Washington to Seoul and plans for the actual transfer. Meanwhile, the Joint Chiefs says South Korea and Russia are pushing to set up a military hotline between their air forces to prevent accidental entry into each other's air defense identification zones. The two countries have scheduled a joint defense committee meeting for October 22nd to discuss the signing of a memorandum of understanding on creating the hotline. During the audit, Park clarified that while the U.S. is South Korea's ally, South Korea and Japan are not allies. On the government's decision in August to not renew a military intel sharing pact with Japan, Park said the military's view is identical, that it will serve as a chance for Japan to realize it needs the pact more than ever. He vowed to take stern countermeasures against any violations by Japan of South Korea's airspace over Dokdo Island, amid renewed claims by Tokyo that its fighter jets might be scrambled in the event a foreign aircraft intrudes.
The security situation of the Korean Peninsula is currently at an important turning point in denuclearization and the establishment of lasting peace in the region. There is heightened competition among neighboring countries in terms of military threats and armament. In response, the military is prepared to strongly respond to any provocation that could threaten public security.
Regarding North Korea, Park said it's still possible for the regime to restart the Punggye nuclear test site, but to do that would take several months or weeks for restoration. The Joint Chiefs says such movements, however, have not been detected. Ji-yeon, Arirang News.